Okay, here's another little blurb. So, I like a little bit of social media. I like more media than social. A little social is good, but like, I've, I was away from YouTube, officially for a while, and then I came back, and, in the time that I've been back, which really hasn't been that long, I've seen, I'll say stories, but they're real, like real stories, real people that, they were like a married couple, quite a few of them actually, where the husbands really got into live streaming, like they were doing it like it was a job. Quite a few that I know of, or they were online a lot, and the wives were getting really pissed off. And the wives were like telling their husbands, look, you're doing this too much. It's interrupting our lives. It's, interfering. The wives were getting ignored and neglected by the husbands. And the wives kept telling their partner, like, I don't like this, we're not spending enough time together, you're ignoring me, it's like, I can't sleep at night, blah blah blah, all kinds of stuff. And you're interacting too much with strangers on the internet, and all this stuff was going on. And on quite a few of these couples, the wives left and divorced their husbands, or are in the process of divorcing. And I don't understand, like, what these men were thinking. Did they think that their wives were just going to sit around like a statue on a shelf, and that, like, when the man had a need of one type or the other, that he would just casually walk over to the shelf, pick up the statue, which by now has started to petrify, and maybe blow the dust off, but all the other times just puts her back on the shelf to collect dust and petrify? Do they really think that in today's world that women would like accept that and settle for that? Question mark. And I'm sure that, like, women do it to their husbands too, but I just can't wrap my head around it. And if the women have warned the man, do they think that, like, the woman is just going to sit there passively and take it, and that she isn't going to get fed up? And some of these women, if not all of them, actually, the ones that I know of, I believe 2 are blonde and very pretty, and 1 was a redhead and very pretty. And I'm sure there's some other, but off the top of my head, I'm just thinking of 3. This woman could easily find another husband or boyfriend. Did these men really think that they were just going to totally live a fantasy life on the internet, and that woman was going to sit there and accept it, and that someone else wouldn't, whether it was in the real world or a dating site or whatever, someone she already knew or a coworker, that someone else wasn't going to come and grab her up? Question mark. I don't know. I just don't get it. And it's not just a male thing, but because I'm a woman, I refer to the male, you know. But just to me, I just can't wrap my head around someone doing this and not realizing that there's a consequence to behavior, and that it's an addiction, and addictions cause marital breakups. It's like having an alcoholic or a drug addict or a gambler. If you're an internet addict and, you have someone under the same roof with you, and you're letting that come between the two of you in your relationship, would it surprise you? I don't know. I'm curious. I don't have many people listening to my little blurbs, But if you do, feel free to leave a comment, because I'm kind of curious as to what other people think. Anyway, everyone, have a great day. I guess I'm on a roll here. Bye.